Okay, well, thank you so much for attending the training tonight. This is kind of an abbreviated version of our full blown training. Obviously, Ashton Farms is not here to do their portion, so I'm kind of doing it for them, and so I'm not as well versed as what Aaron is, and so I put together a couple of videos so I don't miss any information. So from here, we'll just go ahead and get started. Maybe. There we go. So this is our 2017 Fall Product Service Area Coordinator Training, and our theme this year is Be Fearless and Unleash the Hero. And our sale dates are October 1st to October 22nd. And as past years, we partner with Ashton Farms and QSP magazines. So getting started, coming your way via email. You'll be receiving your troops by service area, and in that troops by service area, there'll be all the contact information. You'll have the emails and phone numbers, and this list was generated by our cookie program. So new troops are starting to form right now. So we take last year's cookie information, and we know those troops were alive and well in the springtime. So that's how we generate that troops by service area. And also this year, I'm going to be providing a list of troops that participated in your area last year. And that should be able to help you kind of get started and target the troops you want to contact first about participating with the program. I'll also be providing a bad debt listing. And really, this is the bad debt listing that we have through the cookie program last year. And it's the girl bad debt listing. This year, from what I understand from finance, if we have a troop with bad debt, the troop leader just isn't asked back. So we don't have to worry about troop bad debt. And October 31st, we'll also provide you a more up-to-date and consolidated bad debt listing of girls in your area. Not a whole lot of them, but if you do see a troop in your service area, maybe contact the troop leader if they're participating with the program, and just ask that troop leader not to give the girl their girl packet. I'll also be sending a little reminder out. It's about delivery site preparation, and most of you on here right now have participated before, but just kind of a heads up on what reports to run and kind of how to prepare for your delivery at the end of the program. And also this year we have a new partner or a new team member for product sales. Her name is Rachel Gifford. She was recently married. Her last name was Zaborowski, so you might know Rachel. And Rachel is a part of our team and very tech-minded. And so I'll be sending out along with this email, a sign up for remind.com. And what we'd like to do is maybe make our communication a little bit easier. And so when you sign up with this remind.com, we virtually, with one text message, can push out a message to all our coordinators, and you'll all get it at the same time through the text message, because a lot of times our leaders and coordinators just don't look at their emails. So that will be coming your way as well. So at this point, is there any questions on that? Okie doke.
No, a lot of schools already use that, so we're probably pretty familiar with that.
Yeah, the school, exactly. Schools use that, and I think it's pretty effective, from what I understand.
Yes, it is.
Good deal. So, like I said, our theme this year is Unleash the Hero, and it goes right along with the Girl Scouts in general. We're kind of working off a superhero theme this year, and with the Girl Scouts, we're all about girl empowerment and discovering the inner strength of our Girl Scouts, and them discovering their inner strengths, and learning how to set goals and set big goals, and learning how to take action. Discover, connect, and take take action. And then, it doesn't surprise me, but I'm always in awe of how our troops and our Girl Scouts positively impact our community. So, the superhero theme, Be Fearless, Unleash Your Hero Inside, also works consistently or kind of dovetails with our new GSUSA National Brand Campaign, GIRL, which stands for Go Getter, Innovator, Risk Taker, and Leader. And as the school year progresses, you're going to see more of that acronym, and it's about unleashing the inner girl of that Girl Scout, and it goes really well with unleashing the hero inside the girl as well. Our fall product program itself, um, you know, it our girls learn really valuable leadership skills. We all know that, and it's also great for startup funds for our troops, especially our new troops, but our old troops as well. The cookie money doesn't come until late in the season. So our new troops do need some startup funds, so our leaders don't have to take everything out of their pockets. And it also sustains and expands the programs for not only the girls that participate, but also all the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois. Speaking of startup funds, it's a really nice program for some quick money, $1 profit on each candy and nut item, and Adopt a Soldier donated donation, $2 for each completed address booklet, and $2.50 for each magazine subscription, the photo book, and the calendars. And we have a couple more newer items that we'll be talking about as well that the girl or the troop will earn $2.50 profit on. So a quick review of last year. Our sales last year was $612,250. We had Adopt a Soldier of $21,575, and that's been a pretty consistent number over the years. And I look back from when we first started the Adopt a Soldier program, and those Girl Scouts in our communities have raised almost $250,000 of magazines and nuts and candy that's gone to our troops at home and abroad. So that's pretty cool. We had about 500 troops selling last year, and the average troop profit was almost $175. So that's a nice little piece of change for the troop, especially our new troops getting started. Do we have any questions on those at all on last year?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead with our council goals. This year our goal is just about $555,000, and you'll notice it's a little bit less than last year's sales. And the reason for that is we project a little drop in our membership numbers, so we adjusted our goal as well. We want to increase our magazine sales. Each year our magazine sales go up, and I think our council area is getting a little more familiar with working online, and I see this online magazine sales and nut sales to increase each year. So we're looking for a 10% increase this year for online magazine sales, which would be $71,216. We'd like to increase our per girl average sale by 5%. So that's $214. So last year the average sale for each girl was $204. And our stretch goal this year, if you've been with us for a while, I always talk about this. It's our magazine order forms being returned on time. My goal is 100%. And the reason why my goal is 100% because I want to satisfy our customers 100%. And when those magazine order forms don't get turned in on time, our customer has to wait that much longer for the magazine. And also what I've learned is the longer magazine order forms wait, the less chance they get turned in and the more opportunity to lose some of those forms. So as a coordinator, I'd appreciate it if you kind of put that forefront in your mind. We're changing things up just a little bit on our UPS label, so I'll talk about that in just a little bit. Okay, tonight, just want you to be, I said this was kind of an abbreviated training, so I want to get you familiar with your roles as coordinators. If you don't know them already, they really haven't changed. We have some new products, a little change in our nutty ordering site, so I wanted to run through the paces on that with you. And then our online marketing program. There's a lot of moving parts with the online marketing program, so I got a little video and I just want to run you through that as well. And then we have some updates, improvements to the program that we'll talk about as well. Okay, just before we get started, just a little word about our troop coordinator agreement and our parent permission forms. Both of those translate into real dollars for our council. Now, the fall product program, we don't have nearly as much bad debt as we do with the cookie program. Right now, I think we're well over $100,000 in bad debt with the cookie program. And it's very hard to collect or take court action on somebody if we don't have their troop agreement or parent permission form. I know I talk about this every year, but I just like to keep that in your forefront, in your mind about the troop agreements. And before training, just make sure we have those agreements filled out, and those will go to the program specialist. And if you happen to be like in the service area or service center and you want to drop them off, put them in an envelope, put troop agreements into the program specialist so we make sure those get directly to the program specialist. With the fall product, the parent permission forms are kept on file at troop level, and the troop leader will need those, so they're included with the outstanding balance form in case they have any parent that pays some or none of their fall product bill. Any questions on that? Okay, here we go. Now, just for, did everybody receive their fall product paperwork and their grow packets? I should say, did anybody not receive them?
I haven't yet, but you sent mine to the office. I haven't gotten down there yet.
Yeah, which service area is that?
Peoria.
Oh yeah, 30. Is it 36?
31.
31. Okay. Yeah, Chloe should have 31s then. Yep.
Yes, I talked to Sarah. She said she is going to set it aside for me to pick up. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Anybody else? Good deal. Okay. Just kind of run little reminders or updates or just a review of what the expectations are of you. And so thank you in advance because I know there is a lot here, and that's why we really, really appreciate all that you do. Securing delivery site locations by September 26th. Our delivery date is November 13th through the 17th. So if you could, once you know your delivery site location, you can let your program specialist know, or you can let me know. And please tell me which day you would like delivery on. And if you want a morning delivery or an afternoon delivery. Our warehouses really appreciate that, and it really gives us something hard to work off of. So if you say it doesn't matter, which day, well, give me a day anyway, because otherwise I'll just have to choose one for you. And then we'd like you to do at least one training, try to have an in-person training. And I know some coordinators are not comfortable. I mean, it took me a while to get comfortable in doing training. So we have the video training online on the website. And so if you want to gather everybody around, do a video training from the website, and then answer questions from there, that's perfectly fine as well. And just by the way, with the video trainings, leaders are welcome to take those trainings. While they do that, they also sign a troop coordinator agreement at the same time. So you don't have to worry about collecting those from troop leaders who take the video trainings. And I'll be updating you, as we get a little bit closer to the program, updating you weekly on those who have taken the troop video trainings. And of course, we'd like you to distribute the materials to the troops. And then you'll be overseeing the product and recognition order, doing the ordering phase, and then working with your troop leader to schedule troop product and recognition pickup times. We want to make sure that, the communication and coordination is good with that. And then membership will be collaborating with you so you know which troops are participating, so those troops can complete their trainings as well. And as new troops forms, we've asked membership to let their coordinators in their area know which troops are new, so they can pass that information on to you. And then you'll be organizing the recognitions for distribution at product pickup time. So your recognitions should arrive before we have our delivery day, and those will be coming to your home, and you just kind of break those down using I think it's your T2 form, and have those ready for your delivery site. And then oversee delivery site and troop distribution at pickup time. So I know that's a lot. Yeah, that's why I appreciate it so much. So do we have any questions on that?
How do we know if they've taken the online training?
I will be sending out, probably about 2 weeks before the program starts, you'll start getting updates from me, and I'll give you a listing of all the troops and also which county and which town that troop comes from. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Any other questions? Good deal. Okay, as far as delivery day, you'll want to be collecting the magazine order forms and the address booklets. Okay, so you'll have your recognitions, and if you have a troop leader that doesn't turn in their magazine order forms, my suggestion is to hold the recognitions hostage and say, well, you're just going to have to go back and bring those magazines and address booklets back. I wouldn't worry too much about the address booklets. Oftentimes we get a couple extra address booklets or a few less, but I'm more concerned about the magazine orders. Okay, and you want to, if you don't have a troop coordinator agreement, pickup dates are a real good time to get one signed before they pick up their product. And this year, our magazine hard copies and address booklets should be sent out UPS the next day. Okay. Something I learned last year was the coordinators weren't sure where the UPS drop-off place was. So if you just Google that in advance and have a location picked out where you want to drop those off, that's fine. This year, we're not giving out the boxes, but about October 30th, I'll be sending out your UPS labels directly to your home. And so you'll have that label handy and on time instead of having that sitting around from now until delivery day. So we'll see how that works out. If you don't get your label, notify me. I'll be sending out reminders, but just give me a holler, and I can even get one sent to you via email. So if you don't have one, let me know, and we'll get you taken care of. Any questions? Okay. Any registered Girl Scout that does not have an outstanding debt can participate with the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois as long as they have a signed parent permission form. And signing in on our website, it's a little bit different this year than last year. Ordering site is still ashtonfarmsnutty.com. Your logon is SA, capital SA instead of service area. SA followed by the service area number. So if you're like a service area 12B, the B would be capitalized as well. So everything is capitalized. And the password this year is Fall Sale, all small letters. Okay. Our troop leader's logon is CI Troop followed by the troop number. And their password this year is Fall Sale as well. Okay, we have some really good troop resources. We've got Ashton Farms and QSP support material that will go with each troop. Also, we have the QSP Nut online portal, and also we have our website as well. On our website, we just updated the website yesterday, It looks really nice. It's fresh. And here's just a quick look. When you go to our website, it says Cookies Plus. You click on that Cookies Plus, and then there'll be a drop down for Fall Products. And when you click on Fall Products, you'll see all the different tabs that we have. And the tabs look like this. And then for the video training, it's not with the tabs. It's just below the Service Unit Coordinator. And this is what it will look like. So this is where the troops will take their troop training. And just FYI, this year you have your own Service Unit Coordinator tab, and you'll have some resources in there as well. Okay, as we click on the troop resources, this is where the troops will find all their forms. We'll have troop videos in here as well, and we have the troop training for when you do your troop training. We'll have the PowerPoint in here, and for our troop leaders who want to train their girls and parents, we'll have a PowerPoint in here as well. So all the troop material and the forms are in here as well. Any questions on that? Good deal. Okay. So a little bit more. We'll also have some additional videos in there, like placing a troop nut, candy, and magazine order. We'll also have, as far as our online program, we'll have a little video on the QSP online program that's the girls' view, and then we'll also have a video for the QSP online program that has a troop view. And so there's a lot of great resources right in the website. Okay, so we've got some new items this year. We have some new nut products. We call them now magazines and more. We have some new online products. We've got some improved business tools for our Girl Scouts, and we have a new direct-to-girl reward as well. So we have the holiday tin with the caramel treasures. These always do very, very well. Great gift ideas for our teachers and for all those people who make all that great food at the schools. Who would that be? Anyway, those are those are filled with our caramel treasures. And then we have the Girl Scout basket tin, and this is really cool. And actually, it's a replica from the 1920s Girl Scout tin. And so we're bringing back the old again, and that's filled with the mint treasure. So this is really cute. We should really do well with this. We have the salt and pepper cashew halves. This replaced the cranberry nut mix. And I've tried these. They're very good. They're split cashews, so you get that salt and pepper really surrounding a lot of the cashew. It's very tasty. And then you'll either love this or hate it. It's called the dill pickle peanut. I love it. And it's kind of like my brother Mark. You either love him or hate him. And I love my brother Mark. So this will be real interesting. And this dill pickle is really, really hot now. So you'll see a lot of dill pickle stuff. So we'll see how that goes. We have some new items for our online items. They're the tumblers, our plastic tumblers. They're BPA free, dishwasher and microwave safe. They're made in the USA. They have 200 different designs. So if you're a Illini fan, you can get that. If you're a Steelers fan, you can get that. So lots of choices for all over the country. And those are $20 a piece. And we also offer the stainless steel tumblers and water bottles. The tumblers are kind of Yeti-like. And those are only $25. And then the water bottles themselves are $20. And of course, we have to keep a little bit more new stuff going on. So we have the Start Your Own Girl Scout Garden Organic Veggies. And these are kind of interesting. Basically, you can get 2 different veggies for $20. We have tomatoes and cucumbers, watermelons, peppers, green beans, hot peppers, eggplants, and their best seller is the sunflower. And they're guaranteed to grow. So if the customer gets them and forgets to water them, they can contact QSP customer service, and they'll just replace them. And it's just as easy as that. So with with the tumblers, if there's a $60 order, $60 or more, then shipping is free. Otherwise, it starts with 7 and 9, and I think after that you go to $60. And then the same with your organic veggies. If there's $60 in online, on an online order, then those will be shipped out free as well. Otherwise, it's $9 and $7. So you can't get away from all of the shipping charges. We have one new tool for the Girl Scout. It's the door hanger, and that will actually be on our website. It's a printable door hanger, and when the girls log in to their online nut system, they'll get a unique number, and they can just put that unique number right on that door hanger, and it gives the customer the ability to order magazines, nuts, and more, and the sales track right back to that Girl Scout. We also have the printable business cards again this year, and those will be, each girl gets 8 of those in their pack. We have those available on our Girl Scout website and also on the Girl Scout online ordering site. And if they set them up, if they pull them from their ordering site, they'll have their unique number printed on them as well. So it's just a little more convenient for our Girl Scouts for these business cards and door hangers. And what really surprises me, almost 20% of all our online sales come directly from these order cards. So the girls like them and they use them. Something new this year, we have a direct to girl reward, and this is encouraging our girls to have more online sales. So with a $250 in combined online sales, so that's the magazines and more, and the nuts and candy, if they have $250 in sales in that, they'll receive this cute little t-shirt, and they'll receive an email once they hit that 250 level, and the girl will choose the name to go on the t-shirt, and it'll be shipped directly back to the girl. And I'm told that should take just about 3 weeks. Okay, I'll pause for any questions. Good deal. Okay, so in the girl packet, everything comes ready for the girl to participate in different ways in the program. Of course, they'll receive the order card, the reach out booklet, and then they'll also receive the magazine brochure and the order forms for magazines and more. When we first start out, we want to encourage our girls to first go online and get those emails out right away. That should be our first step. Each year, I get a few phone calls. So at the end of the program, those emails will continue they're like on a schedule. So even after the program is over, sometimes the customers get those emails, and the Girl Scout or the troop leader wants to know if they get credit for those after the program, and the hard answer on that is no. So we want to make sure our girls get started off with the online program. And what I'm going to do now is just give you a quick look at what the online program looks like. Let's see. I'd like to take a few minutes to look at the online QSP test program. I'd like to give you a trip view and also the view of the girls' dashboard, since the troop leader has access to the girls' information. Launch emails for the troop leaders will begin on September 30th and for the Girl Scouts on October 1st. Launch emails will be sent to the registered Girl Scouts email and registered troop leaders email. If for some reason the email doesn't appear, it's possible it might be in the spam box. But if you can't find it, simply go to our website, getyourgirlpower.org, and right on the front page of our website will be our QSP Net Online button. Click on that, and it will take you to the QSP Net Online portal. Once you reach the QSP portal, you are either a first-time visitor or a returning participant. You're a returning participant, and when you log on, email and password,
And you get a verification screen, and you can either sign in on the girl dashboard or the troop dashboard. I'll sign in on the troop dashboard. Then there is one final verification that says you are a troop volunteer with the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois. This is correct, and you will approve and continue if you're the correct council. Now, I am a troop leader with multiple troops, so I'm going to check on troop 1. And we come to our troop dashboard, and we have different dashboard buttons. We have the take action, we have the messaging, we have the girl activity, and we have the my creation. Now the take action project is pretty cool because if you indicate a take action project, let's just say animal welfare, what that will do is communicate to each of your Girl Scouts customers what you're doing as a troop. So when a girl sends out an email, she'll have her personalized information, she might have her picture, and then at the end of the email it will say, and also our troop participates in a animal welfare project, or our troop participates in elderly care, or our troop participates in helping the military. And that kind of not only personalizes the girl message, but it also personalizes the troop message as well. Moving over to the messaging tab, of course, this is how you can communicate to the individual girls of your troop or to all the girls in your troop. You can send out emails, and the emails can be filtered by choosing individual girls on your troop, or you can even filter out by girls without any sales. So if you want to just communicate, encourage girls that don't have these online sales, you can do that as well. You can post messages. These messages will go to your girls dashboard, and this is where you would put your message. We already have a self-populated message that encourages girls to participate on Facebook and My Creation and so on. Or if you like, you can just delete that message out and create your own. And those messages will go to all the girls that have signed up online. And we also have the archived email records that have been sent out to your troop too. Moving over to the Girl Activity tab, this will give you a quick look as to what is happening in total for your troop. So we have the troop online sales today, and that will populate as the online sales happen. So we have the My Patch creation goal, which is $125. So of course, that's the goal the girl needs to reach to earn the My Creation patch, and $250 online sales for the troop leader to earn her own My Creation patch. And just a little more information on the Girl Activity tab. Once the girls begin to sign up with the online program, you will see each girl's avatar. Now when you see the avatar, that means the girl has signed up for the online program, but if the avatar is grayed out, that means they haven't sent any emails or had any progress on the online program at all. So if you see a collared avatar, that means the girl is making progress through the online sales program. And moving on to the next tab, we have the troop leaders My Creation tab, where the troop leader can make her own creation, and she can choose her eyes, and she can choose the irises, eyebrows. It's really fun. She can do exactly what the girls do. And the best part about the troop leader's My Creation patch, everything is unlocked. The leader has unlimited choices in creating her own patch. Moving on to the troop menu, this is where we have some more choices on the troop dashboard. So we can go to My Information, and we can update My Information. We can go to the 59-minute quick start, and this is where the troop leader can learn a little bit more about the 59-minute quick start. We have a description of what it is. You can see it live. There's a little video. We have some simple instructions and materials for the girls. So if the troop leader is interested in the 59-minute quick start, this is where she would go. We also have some great reports here. In the reports, you can select a graph based on sales performance, item performance. You can look at girl activity, and also in the report section, because this is where you can get your girls' online sales report. When you go to view reports, you can get a a girl forgets to turn in her online sales report to the leader, she can go right back to her troop dashboard and pull that information out just as long as she is in the QSP online system. Now, if you remember, this particular leader has a more than one troop, so if she wants to switch troops, she can do that. Switch troops, she'll change troops, and so without additional logins, she's on the other troop. So now she can also go to the girls' dashboard. So if she'd like to do that, she clicks on Visit Girls Dashboard, and once she does that, she can choose the individual girls on her troop. So she clicks on the name of a girl. Now we're in the girls section. The Girl Scouts can compose a message, and this is where she would compose her message. And also she can set her individual goal here. And if she wants to put a little video link in, she can do that right here. This is where she would click on to send her emails. And of course, this is where she would add in individual emails, or she can upload emails as a group. So as you notice here, we have a green check mark. This means that this person has already been sent an email. And if you would like to send other emails out, you would simply click Send Emails Now, and it will give you a notification on whether email has been sent or not, which it has. Next, we can move on to Text and Share. And this is where the Girl Scout would compose her message. And then we have a mobile number. She would send a text to herself at first. She will receive a code. Then she'll come back to the Text and Share, enter that code, and then she would send herself one more text. And in that text would be her message to her customers, a link to the online portal, which then she would forward on by a text message to their friends and family and invite them to purchase online. And all of those sales track right back to the individual girl's sales report. One final feature I'd like to show is Text and Share. If you recall, in the girl package, each girl will get 8 business cards. If the girl needs more business cards, she can go to the Text and Share, click on View My Card, and a fillable PDF version of the business cards come up. She can simply put in her name, and the remainder of the business cards on the page fill out themselves. You can simply print that out. And then on the My Creation tab, this is of course where she would create her own personalized patch. Of course, the My Creation tab is where the Girl Scout can create her own personalized patch, and different accessories open up based on her level of participation of the online sales. So for example, if she includes a picture, if she includes a video, or if she sends out 30 or more emails, different accessories open up, and also based on her sales, final accessories can open up, and then the options for creating her patch are virtually kept. Upload video on My Creation patch, and she also has an up-to-date online sales report in this tab as well. The last feature I'd like to show you is the menu options, and when she clicks on the menu, she can go to her messages, her emails, Text and Share, or My Creations. But the important part here is the report section. And when she clicks on the report section, she can print her girl's online sales report. She also has a report on emails that have already been sent out. And also, she has some archived information if she participated the previous year on past online sales information and contact information. And this past sales history will be very helpful because friends and family that supported the Girl Scouts the previous years will most likely support her again. If you have any questions regarding the online program, please don't hesitate to ask any one of us at the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois.
Okay, ladies, do you have any questions on the online sales? Okay, I think it's a really good program. I think QSP has really done a good job with it. It's fun, it's intuitive, and I think it's pretty easy to get around. So with that, we talked, in that little presentation, we talked a little bit about the 59-minute quick start. And I know Mindy Bristol's here, and I know she did it last year. I'd be anxious to see how she did. But, this is a really good tool for especially like first-time troops. Good way to get started. Good way to generate some extra money right off the bat. And it's also a good program for troops that want to think big and they're taking their goal setting to a different level. Again, it's relatively simple. It takes about 59 minutes. It does take 59 minutes. And according to Ashton Farms and QSP, those troops that participated in the Quick Start program increased their sales by about 17%. Also, it's a great way for the troop to work together as a team and making it a troop activity. A lot of the girls go out and they're kind of doing this individually. They have the individual order cards. And so this kind of brings the group together as a team and working as a team to create additional sales for the team and different additional opportunities for everybody. And it's really kind of easy. The girls basically have a calling list where they call their friends and family. And when they make contact with somebody who wants to make a purchase, they simply use that text and share feature. It also, what it does, it helps girls develop phone skills, especially the younger girls who are a little bit timid. And I kind of liken it to the cookie program, where the girl is hesitant to knock on the door, but once people start saying, "Yeah, I'll buy your cookies," man, that girl blossoms and turns into a whole different person. So it's great for developing girls' phone skills, social skills. Also, all the sales are paid through the credit card, so there's no money handling. And again, all those sales track right back to the sales report, the girls' online sales report. So, any questions on that? Okay. The next portion of the program, we've had the online. Now we move to the girls selling in person, and of course we have the magazine paper order forms, and we all know how that works. The girls go out with their magazine brochures and ask their customers and friends and family if they want to buy any magazines or photo keepsakes or more this time. The bottles and the organic veggies are in there as well in the magazine order form. And the customers, with the hard copy of the magazine order form, it takes about 8 to 10 weeks for those magazines to come in, and about 3 weeks for the bottles and those organic veggies to arrive. So 8 to 10 weeks, that's quite a long time. Still, our magazine sales are mostly these hard order paper order cards. But I would, as you're doing your training, I would really encourage your troop leaders to talk to the girls and try and get as much of this done online. First of all, there's no forms to lose. There's no forms to fill out. And our customers will get their magazines in, well, as soon as they hop online, the process starts right away. So it's a better service to our customers, and it's a little bit easier for everybody else. But for those who do fill out the paper order form, the girl retains the white copy. The yellow copy goes to the troop. Well, the white and yellow copy goes to the troop leader, and the pink copy goes to the customer. And again, the troops earn $2.50 for every magazine gift order card, and the girls will earn credit towards their magazine and gift recognitions as well. Then, at the time at your delivery site, want to make sure that the leader gives you only the white copy. And that's really important because if you saw behind the scenes how many of these order forms are filled out like barely any information. So if we don't have a yellow copy to go back to, or the leader doesn't have a yellow copy to go back to, we're kind of at a loss on what the customer wants or where the magazine should go, and in some cases, what magazine the customer wants. So there's a lot of room for error on these paper order forms. So please encourage your troop leaders to keep their yellow copy of the forms. And again, those white copies and the address booklets will be sent out next day UPS. Then, of course, we have the nut order card, and I really think Ashton Farms does a really, really good job with this order card. It's a great communication tool for our customer. It's as easy as the Girl Scout handing over the order card to her friends, family, and neighbors. And there's some really great pictures on here. There's great descriptions. The pricing is right up on front. And also, the nice thing about this is, many people are they might be gluten intolerant, or they just want to cut gluten out of their life altogether. And 19 items that we offer on the order card and online are gluten free. And right on the order card, it will say GF right on the product if it's a gluten free item. Okay, next we have the Adopt a Soldier program. It's a great opportunity to give back to our military. And as I said, we've raised almost $250,000 through this program already. And the Girl Scout just hands the customer the order card, and there's the Adopt a Soldier columns, and the customer can either choose a magazine or nut and candy to go to our soldiers. And then troops enter the orders in their nutty, and they earn $1 per sale for each item sold on here. And for the share patch, the 5 Adopt a Soldier donations, the girl earns the 2017 share patch, and for 10 Adopt a Soldiers, they'll earn the Check Me Out little what do they call it? A charm? The charm. So that's cute as well. So I think we're all familiar with the order card. And then at last we have the reach out booklets, and that's where the girl completes reach out booklets. Takes about 10 minutes, one booklet per girl. And once she completes that, she gets the 2016-17 lightning bolt. So everybody wins on the reach out booklets as well. They're for friends and family that haven't been contacted during the program, and it gives opportunity for extended friends and family to support the Girl Scouts. And just a reminder, the names are not rented or sold. And again, girls complete one address booklet, and troops can earn $2 for each one of those. And the girl recognitions, we're not going to go through each one of the recognitions. You all have order cards. You can check those out. We do have the Echo Dot this year. We'll see how that goes, in the Polaroid Cube for the 200 plus and the 250 items. And then again, we have our recognitions broken down by item recognitions, and that's the accumulative total of magazines, nut and candy, and online orders. And then we have special magazine and gift recognitions that are just for the magazines and those online gift items as well. So do we have any questions on that? Okay, we're getting close. So here's what I'd like to do. I have one more video for you. So please bear with me. The nutty ordering system has changed a little bit, and I think it's important that you get a view for that, especially as a service area coordinator. It'll take about 8 or 9 more minutes, and we'll run through the paces on the new ordering site.
Tell them that the headphones light up.
Oh yeah. Marcia wants me to tell you that the cat headphones, those little ears light up, and they are very cute. Okay.
Well, thank you everybody for attending the training. And what I'd like to do now is go over the Ashton Farms website, ashtonfarmsnutty.com. We're going to take a look at the coordinators view of the website. Then we'll take a look at the troop view of the website. So of course we go to ashtonfarmsnutty.com, and the first thing you're going to notice is that your logon has changed this year, and also your password. So if you remember last year, your logon was the word service area followed by your service area number. This year, your logon is capital SA for service area followed by your service area number. This case will be service area 9. And your password is all lowercase, Fall Sale, FALLSALE. And if you notice when you log on, it's going to ask you to change your password, which we will do. and you will arrive at your home screen. So a quick look around, we have the service unit and troop order status. The troops and service units for nuts and candy and recognitions are open. That means the system is open to put in orders. Our bank deposits, they're locked. This does not mean that the troop leader cannot put in girl payments. This means that they cannot put in deposits that will affect GSCI. This area, we have the service unit sales. Look below that, we have the troop information and council information. This is my information if you need to contact me. Now, after you've logged on for the first time, I want to make sure your address and information is correct. So you'll click on service units. And on the left side, if you notice here, recognition shift to the service unit manager address. So this is where your recognitions are going to go at the end of the program. So you want to make sure that they get delivered to the right place. Of course, you got your service unit number. Also on the right side, this is where your product will be delivered. This is your delivery station. So I'd really like you to fill this information out yourself. So once you know your delivery site information, immediately go into your nutty site and fill the information in. If you have a helper, the service unit user, this is where you would go. You simply click on add, and this is where you would add a service unit helper. So you put their name, their logon information, and their password. If you want them to have access to all the functions, you would click this top one. If you want them to only have access for troop orders, the second function is what you would choose. Now, when you click on the troops, you'll get a listing of every troop in your service area. So if somebody calls you up and they have a problem with their password or logging on, you can log in, click on troops. Then you'll click on the little pencil. And once you do that, you can go to the troop users. And you can click on the pencil. And if they need a new password, then you can go ahead and put their password in right here. Okay, first let's take a look at the email function of Nutty. You simply click on email. And of course, this function has been around for years now. So if you would like to send an email to one or a few or all of your troops, you can do that. It's a one-way system. You can send an email and they cannot respond back to you. But there's a lot of reasons why you could be sending out emails, maybe just to remind your troop leaders that order day is coming up, or if there's some important information you want to get out to everybody as a whole. This is a very good means of doing it. Okay, let's take a look at the Girl Orders tab. You'll click on Girl Orders. And what that will do is give you a listing of all the troops in your service area, just like the troop listing. But with the Girls Order tab, you can update or change a girl's individual order. Let's say, for example, Troop 3 calls you up, and Emily Hendrickson just received another magazine order. The troop is locked out. She just needs to put in one magazine order. So what you can do is go to Troop 3, click on the pencil, go down and choose the girl. So it's Emily Hendrickson, so we're going to choose her. And we'll go to the items section. And she has an extra magazine order. So what we're going to do is we're going to change your magazines to 7. And it was a $13 magazine order. So we'll put in a total amount of $73. We're going to save it, updating the order. And that's as easy as it gets for updating a troop order as a coordinator. So now the scenario is it's ordering time, and Troop 3 gives you a call. They submitted their order. They have additional orders to put in. So I'm going to show you how to unsubmit an order. So we go to troops, and this time instead of clicking on it, we hover over it. We see the troop order status, drop down and choose troop order status. And it will give a listing of all your troops again. And sure enough, Troop 3 is submitted. So to unsubmit that, first you must check the box next to 3. And in the status area, you're going to click open. And it opens it up. And it's as simple as that. Just to finish the tabs off now, we have the bank deposits, which you don't have to worry about that. Those are locked out. We have the council products. When you click on that, you'll get a listing of all the products we have to offer, and also the recognitions as well. And then when you go to the report section, which you'll be interested in, reports, the T2 nuts and candy report and the T2 recognition report. T2 nuts and candy will be great as you're getting ready for your delivery. You'll run that T2 report, and it will show you all the orders that troops have put in. So you'll get one page for each troop. Now, what you probably want to do is run 2 copies of this report, one for you, one for the troop leader. And you're going to use this to break down your delivery site orders. And so, for example, we use troop 3. Here's troop 3. And these are the products currently that have been ordered by variety by that troop. Okay, so you use this to break down your nut and candy order. And then also, likewise, for your recognition order, your recognitions will be coming to your home. And you can use this T2 recognition order report. And again, this shows the recognitions earned by each troop. And you can break your order down accordingly by each troop. So here's a listing of what the troop 3 has ordered or will have coming. And one other thing, we have, if you're interested in the other reports, we have, if you click on report descriptions, you'll get a listing of each report and a description of both reports. Next, I'd like to take just a couple of minutes to show you around the troop leaders ordering website. The logon for the troop leaders are CI troop followed by the troop number. In this case will be troop 4, and the default password is fall sale for every troop. Sign in. And then we come to the change password screen. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail on this because we do have a video for our troop leaders on how to put in their nut, candy, and magazine order. But I just want to give you an idea of what it looks like to your troop leaders. So when they click on troops, this is where they can edit their information. And as you are holding your trainings, you want to make sure to communicate to our leaders that this is a very important part of the program as far as filling out the information so our leaders can be contacted in case there's a question about delivery or a product order. After the leader has filled out their troop information, they'll want to move over to adding girls into their troop. This year there are no girls in the ordering site, so they need to put the little Girl Scouts that are participating in the program in. So they just click on girl orders. This is where they will be adding their girls. After they add their girls, then they can go ahead and put in their troop order. And to do that, they would simply click on the girl's name, put in their items, and then save. Now, as far as their recognition order goes, the recognitions are automatically populated. And as they scroll down, any box that is checked are the items that are earned. And the blue button means there are choices associated with that item. So, of course, the leader needs to make the correct choice. Scroll down a little bit farther, and then we have recognitions earned that do not have choices associated with them. And again, if the box is checked, that is what the girls earn. And once they take a look at that, they can save that and close it. Now on the home screen, as orders are put in, the number of units for nuts and candy and magazines will populate, also along with the total sales and the per girl averages. Covering the final tabs, we have the bank deposit, and again, that won't be used by our troop leaders. This is specific to GSCI. We have the reports tab, which will be of interest to the troop leader during delivery time for their recognition report and their nuts, candy, and magazine report. And one last feature I'd like to show you is the girl payments. And to get the girl payments, you click on the girl orders. Scroll down to girl payments. And there'll be a listing of each girl in the troop where you can add the payment. As mentioned before, there's a video on entering troops' nut, candy, and magazine orders. It has a little more detail than what I showed you. And I encourage our coordinators and troop leaders to take a look at that video. And the video, along with our other training materials and forms, can be found on our website at www.getyourgirlpower.org.
Okay. Are there any questions regarding that the ordering site? Okay. Do we have any? This is going to conclude the training. So, are there any other questions at all? Okay, great. Just kind of an FYI, this training will be posted on your service area coordinator tab at getyourgirlpower.org, and all the other videos will be posted as well. So I would say Monday, start looking for the material that we talked about right at the beginning. And thank you so much.
Hey, CJ.
Yeah.
This is Mindy.
Hi, Mindy.
Are we going to get samples of some of the products sent to us like we have in years past?
That's a great question. I just sent that along with Stephanie Poole. So that should be arriving at your service center. Well, it might be as early as today.
Okay, so we just need to go there to pick it up?
Yeah. And also there's a little gift for you too. I'm glad you mentioned that. There's a little cat with a cape. So you the coordinator.
I figure with that, if we got new nuts with pickles, that might be something people want to try versus just ordering them.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, right now you just have the chocolate, but I'm going to be pushing some of those. I don't have a whole lot of samples. I didn't get much of those, but I'll be pushing a few of those out. I do know there is one can that you're welcome to take. That's for like the display, but I'll be getting some of those out and some sea salt cashews as well.
Great.
Okay. Any other questions? Good deal. Well, ladies, thank you so much for stopping in tonight. We really appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime, and we'll be glad to help you. Okay?
Thanks, CJ.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks and good night.
Good night.
Good night, CJ.